Hi, good afternoon. We are going to do some problems on trigonometry. Like he has given you, he says ABC is an acute angle triangle. Is an acute angle triangle. Acute angle triangle. That means all angles are acute. That means all angles, the ratio of all them of trigonometric ratio of all of them will be positive. First quadrant. ABC is an acute angle triangle. Uh, inscribed in a circle, inscribed in a circle, of radius 5 centimeter, radius 5 centimeter, radius 5 centimeter, inscribed in a circle of radius 5 centimeter and center O, Sine of angle A is 3 by 5. Sine of angle A is 3 by 5. He says calculate length of BC. Is the length of BC. Sine of angle OBC. Sine of angle OBC. Sine of angle BOC. Sine of angle BOC. And cos of angle BOC. Okay, let us see. First of all, make the figure. Let's draw the figure, and from the figure we'll see what it is. Okay, this is the triangle which is in this triangle. This is a circle. In this, a triangle is inscribed. Let's inscribe a triangle. Okay, it's an acute angle inscribed in a triangle, in a circle. He has given angle ABC as the triangle. Suppose ABC. Now let it O be the center. Let O be the center. Let O be the center. So obviously this is going to be radius. This is going to be the radius. And this is going to be the radius. We're going to the radius and okay. O is the center and let it be D. Now you know very well that if this angle he wants to find, he says ABC is an isosceles is an acute angle triangle inscribed in a circle of radius 5 center O. Sine A is 3 upon 5. Sine A is 3 upon 5. Okay. Now if this angle is suppose X, or this angle is X, this angle will be also X, this will be X also, 2X. We have read in the theorems of circle that angle inscribed by an arc at the center is double the angle which it inscribed the remaining part of the circumference. This arc BC is subtending angle BOC at the center and BAC at the circumference. So angle at the center will be double. If it is angle A is X, then angle BOC will be 2x. And each angle, if I drop a perpendicular from O to BC, then it will bisect the chord. It is also the theorem. A perpendicular from the center of the circle to a chord which is not passing through the center bisects the chord. So actually this has become what? X. And X is angle A. X is angle A. Sine of angle A means sine of angle X. So I will take triangle OBD. In triangle OBD, please notice sine of angle X will be what? When I am talking of sine of X, I am talking of angle A, because this is sine of angle A is given as 3 upon 5. Sine of X is given as 3 upon 5, and 3 upon 5 means perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular is BD, hypotenuse is OB, BD, OB. So this is 3, this is 5, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So what will be OD? So OD will be how much? OD will be 5 square minus 3 square by simple application of Pythagoras theorem. 25 minus 9, it will be 4. It will be 4. OD will be 4 centimeter. OD will be 4 centimeter. Now first of all he wants to find what is the value of, length of BC. BC is equal to BD plus DC. A perpendicular drawn from the vertex from the center of a circle to a chord which is not diameter bisects the chord. It bisects the chord. OD is perpendicular. OD is perpendicular to BC. OD is perpendicular to BC. OD bisects BC in two halves. BD is equal to DC. We already know what is BD. BD is, from the figure you can see, or from where I have written sin x, 3 upon 5 is equal to BD upon OB. So BD is 3, suppose. So 3 plus 3, 6 centimeter. It will be 6 centimeter. It will be 6 centimeter. Now let us see next part. He says first part is length of BC, sine of angle OBC. Sine of this angle I have to calculate. Sine of angle OBC. Sine of angle OBC or sine of angle OBD, one and the same thing. Angle OBD, it is one and the same thing, because all these B, D and C are in the same line. So OBD will be what? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular is OD upon hypotenuse is OB. OD is 4 and OB is 5. So 4 upon 5. Sine of angle OBC is 4 upon 5. Next is sine of angle BOC. BOC. Sine of angle BOC means sine of 2x. Sine of 2x, which is 2 sine x cos x. For sine, because this total angle is how much? BOC is 2x. BOC is 2x. So sine of 2x will be 2 sine x cos x. 2 sine x cos x. We have already calculated the value of sine x as 2 into 3 upon 5. And what is the value of cos x? Cos x will be based upon hypotenuse 4 upon 5. 4 upon 5. So it will become 4 3 is 12, 2 is 24 upon 25. So sine of angle BOC, which is sine of 2x, sine of 2x is 24 upon 25. Sine of angle BOC is equal to 24 upon 25. We got sine of angle BOC as 24 upon 25. So we have calculated what all we had to calculate. Let me first, I had to calculate sine of angle. It was given, so we got this. From this we calculated BC. We calculated BC. Then we had to calculate sine of angle BOC, which we calculated as this, and then sine of angle BOC. So we've got these things what we wanted to calculate. Now let us see what else does he want. Sine of OBC BOC. Now he wants cos of BOC. Cos of BOC. Cos of angle BOC. That is cos of angle 2x. Cos of 2x is cos square x minus sin square x. This is the formula for cos 2x. This is the formula for cos 2x. Cos 2x is cos square x minus sin square x. And what is the value of cos x? I think 4 upon 5 and whole square minus 3 upon 5 whole square, which will come out to be 16 upon 25 minus 9 upon 25, 7 upon 25. So cos of BOC, cos of angle BOC has come out to be 7 upon 25. 7 upon 25. So we have got all the values what we wanted for this question. So we've got the solution for this question. You can see the question once again. ABC is an acute angle triangle inscribed in a circle with center O. He wants to find out the value of, he has given you sine A as 3 upon 5. Now from the figure, how will we do it? If I join A to O and O to B, O to C, each is 5 centimeter. Radius is 5 centimeter, 5 and 5. And now he says the angle at the center is double the angle at the circumference. So if this angle A is x, angle BOC will be 2x, and it will be bisected by the perpendicular. It will be bisected by the perpendicular, so x and x. So x is equal to angle A. So sine of angle A means 3 upon 5. That means this is 3 and that is 5. So this is also 3 because the perpendicular from the center to a chord bisects the chord. And by that method we calculated the value of OD as 4 by applying Pythagoras theorem, and we were able to get the value of BC as BD plus DC 6 centimeter. Then we wanted to find the sine of angle sine of angle OBC, which came out to be perpendicular upon hypotenuse 4 upon 5. Then we wanted to calculate sine of angle BOC, which is sine of 2x. Sine of 2x is 2 sine x cos x. The value of sine x is 3 upon 5. The value of cos x is 4 upon 5. And when we multiplied, we got 24 upon 25. Sine of angle BOC. Now cos of angle BOC, again it is cos of 2x. The value for cos 2x is cos square x minus sine square x. And cos square x minus sine square x is 4 upon 5 whole square minus 3 upon 5 whole square, 16 upon 25 minus 9 upon 25, which gave me 7 upon 25, which gave me the value of 7 upon 25. Now he says drive functions of functions of 120 degree from functions of 60 degree, from functions of 60 degree, check and check check by using relations, using relations between functions and supplementary angles. I'll do sine cos 10 for you. I'll do the sine 120, cos 120 and tan 120. He says derive functions of 120 degree. Functions means trigonometric functions. So let us do first thing sine of 120 degree. Sine of 120 degree. Sine of 120 degree means we know sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta. So what I'll do is sine 2 into 60 will become 2 sine 60 and cos 60. So I'm using the functions of 60 to get the value of 120, functions of 120. So sine 120 will become 2 sine 60, the value of sine 60 is root 3 upon 2. Cos 60 value is 1 upon 2. So 2 will cancel, you will get root 3 upon 2. You get the value of sine 20 as 1 upon root 3. Now he's saying check by using relations between functions and supplementary angles. Functions and supplementary angles. Okay. Sine 120 can be written as sine 180 minus 60 degree. 180 minus 60 is what? 120. 180 minus 60 will give me 120 supplementary angle. So 120 supplementary will be 60. So it will become what? 180 minus that is second quadrant. In second quadrant sine is positive, so it will be sine 60 degree. Value of sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2 and the value of sine 20 is what? 120. So from this we have checked the value that whether we do it, the values of this sine 120 will not change. What is the method you apply to calculate sine 120 is a different argument altogether. We use the 2 sine a cos a and we also use sine 180 minus theta, and sine 180 minus theta was used to check the value. For example, let me do for cos 120. Cos 120 degree means cos 2 into 60. Cos 2 into theta. Cos 2 theta is cos square 60 minus sin square 60. There are three variants of this. I am using cos square 60 minus sin square 60. I can use 2 cos square 60 minus 1, or I can use 1 minus 2 sin square 60. So cos 60, the value of cos 60 is 1 upon 2 whole square, and it is root 3 upon 2 whole square. So 1 upon 4 minus 3 upon 4, which will come out to be minus 2 upon 4 or minus 1 upon 2. The value of cos 120 is minus. It is going to be minus because 120 falls in second quadrant. 120 falls in second quadrant, and in second quadrant cos is negative. So let us use that supplementary relation. cos 120 means cos 180 minus 60. Cos 180 minus 60 means minus cos 60. Why minus cos 60? Because cos is negative. Cos remains cos, but the sign depends upon which quadrant the angle is going to fall. 180 minus 60 will fall in the second quadrant. So it is minus cos 60. And the value of cos 60 is what? 1 upon 2. So minus 1 upon 2, which is here also and here also. We have got this value. Now let us calculate the value of tan 120. Tan 120 or tan 2 into 60. Tan 2 into 60. You can directly divide the value of sin 120 by cos 120 and you will get the value of tan 120. But let us use the formula since its purpose is to use the formula. So I am going to use the formula. That is tan 2 theta is 2 tan theta, 2 tan 60 minus 1 upon 1 minus tan square theta or tan square 60. The value of tan 60 is root 3 whole square. 1 minus root 3, sorry, not a square here, 2 into root 3 only. 2 into root 3. While as in the denominator I have this 2 into root 3 upon 1 minus 3. That will come 2 root 3 upon minus 2. That will give you minus root 3. So value of tan 20 is minus root 3. Again 120 is falling in the second quadrant and 10 is negative in the second quadrant. Using supplementary angle, tan 120 degree can be written as tan 180 minus 60. Tan 180 minus 60 will become minus tan 60 and it will become minus root 3, which is the same as this, So we got the value of sin 120, cos 120 and tan 120. I think for this much time this video is good enough. I'll do another video for you